Hello fellow YouTubers, this is a video response to GuitarMikey's 1,500 subscribers giveaway, which I think is awesome that he's got 1,500 subscribers with relatively few videos. I think it was like 76 when you see a lot of people like 700, 800, over 1,000 videos. I mean, I think it says a lot for the quality of his channel that with a small number like 75, he's got 1,500 people watching him. That's pretty cool. Now, for his what he wanted in his video responses was the first knife that got you to everyday carry. First knife you got that you liked so much made you want a knife, on your person at all times. Mine was probably back, I would say I was probably 13, 14 years old, and I was in the Boy Scouts back at the time. So it's been a good 22 years. I'm 35 now, but it was a little Spyderco. I don't have it anymore, lost it years back, but it had the telltale Spyderco leaf-shaped blade, much like the Dragonfly or the Sage or something, just the leaf blade on it. It was fully serrated. That was the first knife that made me realize I didn't really like those serrations. I wanted a flat edge, so like an idiot, being young back then, actually used the grinding wheels on the back of a old can opener that had a knife sharpener built in on the back of it and ground the things off of it. It kind of still pains me to this day that I actually do that to that knife. I really wish I still had it intact. But I got it to a straight edge, got all the serrations off, sharpened it, got it down to where it was shaving sharp, and just a straight edge, or a fine edge, whatever you want to call it. But it has a full stainless steel handles, again kind of like the Dragonfly, but it was more bulbous on the bottom end. It didn't have the same type of curves. It just kind of like almost a teardrop almost shape with a finger guard in front and a flat bolster right in front of the blade. I'm calling it bolster, it's just the top of the handle. It had the steel clip. I believe this is before they were doing wire clips, I don't know, but this had the steel clip on the pivot side, so it was tip down carry only, but back then I didn't really care. It was a cool knife. I carried it for a long time until finally the clip ended up breaking, and back then I didn't know about Spyderco's warranty or anything. They probably would have replaced it even if I still had it now, but I just pulled the clip off and used it as a pocket knife after that point. And then finally I got it, and the stainless wore down so much you could see the pivot point, the circles where the pin was put through, and then they put the steel veneer or whatever they do over it so it's completely smooth and seamless. Well, you could see the circle of the pin there. The surface of the knife had worn down so much, I had used it so much. That was one of my favorite knives. That was one of my first knives that really made me want a knife all the time. One of the only ones back then that I carried on me. Like I said, this was back, over 20 years ago, so I mean, this was, nobody really thought much of anything that I had a pocket knife on me, and I was like 13 years old. It wasn't a big deal. Nobody was scared for their lives. Nobody thought I'd go all stab you with it. But yeah, I don't think that you can do that nowadays. But yeah, that was the first knife that I had and loved and actually carried on me all the time. I had other knives, but I never carried them with me. They were more something like in Boy Scouts when I went camping, they would come with me, but that was the first one I actually carried with me. It was one that my uncle gave me a long time ago. Just remember, it was a present from him, and that was just an awesome knife. To this day, I still wish I had it, even though I ground off serrations, and I really wish it was intact with the serrations. I think it would be a nice collection piece, even being used as it was, just because it did mean something to me. Now, the second thing is, what kind of knife am I planning on buying next? I don't know. I mean, there's so many out there that I want, so many that I like. I got a little stubby razel for my wife for Christmas. Makes me want to get the large, the larger folding razel with the black micarta handles, which looks awesome. I'm considering getting like the Spyderco, maybe something in the tenacious, resilience, persistence series, something like that maybe. If I had the money, I'd love to get a Sage. But right now, especially right after Christmas, that's not in the cards. Let's see, I would like... There's just too many. I mean, there are other Kershaws I want. I'd love to get like a Kershaw junkyard dog with the bimetal blade. You know, it has like, looks like keyholes that hold the bottom part of the blade to the top part and everything. Even just a normal junkyard dog that's not that, a little less expensive. I mean, there's just too many of them to think of. Yeah, typically I'm in $30 to $50 knives, so I mean that's it's not going to be anything majorly expensive. Something I would like to get if I had the money would be SE Hunglas. I really love those knives. I don't really have a need for it, but it's a cool knife, and it is about $130 to $150 more. So that's probably going to wait. But yeah, so I'm sorry I can't give you a clear answer on that. I mean, there's just too many out there that I want to try, I want to play with, I want to buy, I want to do reviews on and stuff. But I guess if I had to call out one, maybe it would be the the larger Russel by CRKT. Just to see that, because I think it's a nice looking knife, make a good companion to my smaller stubby Russel with bone handle and everything. Sorry I didn't bring that in here to show you, but I do have a Christmas video of stuff I got for Christmas that it is on. You can actually see it there. But yeah, congratulations on the 1,500 subscribers. And this is my entry, and hopefully I win something. I think really I'd like to win the Dragonfly. That's like the most reminiscent of the knife I used to have, and actually a knife that I have been looking at and would like to have. But I mean, any of them are great. So this is my entry. Thanks a lot, and see y'all again later. Bye.